Trevor, but then box one's a big help.
Box one's always a big help in these sort of races, and you know, King Wilbur looked anything going through the grades. You know, he's really up against it now in the C5 company, but King Wilbur with the rails run, I'm sure he'll give his supporters you know, like a good run for their money, but it's really hard to see him beating Jigs Harcourt, isn't it?
Certainly is. King Wilbur last start was at Wellington in good company there too, ahead of the Futurity, and Avalon Star came out on top in that race. And King Wilbur wasn't too far away. The margins are half, a half, and 1.5. So there you can see only 2.5 lengths from Avalon Star when running fourth at Wellington. Now there's the other well-fancied runner, number 3, Decoder. Doesn't win them out of turn here, Trevor, at QE2 Park, but certainly greyhound that's amassed more than $20,000 in stake earnings must be a chance.
Well, he's always very honest, Dakota. You know, he's been placed 38 out of his 53 career starts. You know, he's been a great money spinner for Shirley Ross, and Dakota always does his best. But you know, 560 might be just getting to the end of it at the end of this 560, but no, he'll be there at the finish.
Well, we've got the all clear for race number 6, the first heat of the South Island Championship for 1995. Hot favourite number 8, Jigs Harcourt, 170.95 cents only the place. Second favourite 1, King Wilbur, 520, 185. 3, Decoder is at 525, 155. Double figures for the rest. Good greyhounds though, no doubt about that. Last few locked away and thus set to go. 560 metres, second leg of pick 6. Round comes the bunny, riding on Jigs Harcourt number 8. Here's Trevor Wilkes with the call.
Ready and racing. Hot favourite Jigs Harcourt slow, and best out was Miss Miggs, and going up on the outside is Karma Star, and King Wilbur, he's hunting through and getting a glorious run now, Miss Miggs, but King Wilbur's kicked to the front, and it's King Wilbur 2 to 3 in front of Miss Miggs. Jigs Harcourt gets through on the fence, and Karma Star's racing up on the outside. 2 lengths back, Jed's Wild. Back and behind those then they were followed by Equifloss. Decoder with a bit to do, but on the corner, and the leader is still King Wilbur. King Wilbur, Karma Star, Jigs Harcourt's 2 lengths back. King Wilbur's kicking hard. King Wilbur, and that's the upsetter. King Wilbur got there. Jigs Harcourt, Equifloss. That's the way they go by. After those then came Miss Compadre. On the fence there we had Miss Miggs. Further back there on crossing. Behind those, Decoder well back. So too was Jed's World back towards the tail of the field.
This guy is good, no doubt about it. Number 1, King Wilbur. He's young, and he got the benefit of the draw today, and he's proven too good. Let's have a look at them down the back. He's led all the way. King Wilbur, number 1, he's out by about 3 lengths at this stage. Karma Star is going a big race at this stage. In fact, starts to close on the leader. Then Jigs Harcourt, who was the very slowest away. We'll see in the head-on just how slow Jigs Harcourt was, but it's lying third at this stage. And behind them, a very big run from number 6, Equifloss. This is only a second run back from a lengthy spell. Around the bend they come. King Wilbur lines them up. Karma Star actually looks a bit of a threat here at the moment, driving through on the inside, but starts to battle soon after. Here's Jigs Harcourt down the outside. I mean, he's done pretty well to get this close, but he's not going to get this leader. And whipping home late is Equifloss. This is a huge performance from that greyhound. But down to the line, number 1, King Wilbur. Home first, comfortably too. About 3 lengths there. Home for second. 8, Jigs Harcourt, the favourites. Just lasted, I think you'll find. It's tight though. 6, Equifloss coming at it quickly, but that would be third. And then 5, Karma Star. Let's have a look at the head on, and Jigs Harcourt very slow to go, and then crosses over in behind them. You can see King Wilbur actually beaten out, but driving through on the inside of Miss Miggs, which was handy early. Karma Star out a bit wider on the track. Decoder in cramped space there. Got a bit of a shunt there as Jed's World came across. Having a look around this bend as King Wilbur drives the lead. Goes out a wee bit. Karma Star checked out a little bit wide, but still there nonetheless. Miss Miggs the inside. Jigs Harcourt, you can see, got a big run through on the inside, but he just wasn't able to capitalise on it today. 33.64, so they're going pretty quick up front. And number 1, King Wilbur, takes out race number 6. A black and white dog by Super Smooth out of High Lee, raced by the Sans Serif Syndicate. 3 members work down at the Ashburton Guardian in Ashburton. It's a newspaper, trained by Craig Roberts at Rikaya. After the break, we'll bring you the result of race number 6 from Christchurch.
The all-new Ford Falcon. Expect the unexpected.
Join the Northern team at 9 every Friday night when George Simon and the Matamata Maestros sort out the wheat from the chaff in the Fairview McLean Ford Northern Preview.
Welcome back to Wednesday trackside, and there he is, Wilbur in motion. This is King Wilbur down to the line, and he's clear of his rivals. Good go there for second. But it's King Wilbur that takes out the first heat of the South Island Championship and goes through to the $12,000 final. This coming Saturday night, you'll see it live on trackside. 1 King Wilbur has returned 505, 155, second favourite. 8 Jigs Harcourt, 1 even, and 6 Aqua Floss, enormous run for third, 245. Quinella 1 and 8, $3.30. Trifecta 1, 8 and 6, $97.60. Jigs Harcourt only just qualified for the final, first 2 through. Let's have a look at pick 6 update, and that's knocked a few out. Only about 20,000 units knocked out that time by King Wilbur. Dawn Chorus number 8 won the first leg. King Wilbur number 1 the second leg. There are now only 1,445 live units. Pick 6 guaranteed 50,000 in the first division pool today. And just a note that the Auckland Greyhound Racing Club is the next pick 6. That's next week on a Thursday. So pick 6 now going to a Thursday for the Greyhounds. And so our next pick 6 will be the Auckland Greyhound Racing Club next Thursday. Could be a jackpot the way things are going. Let's have a look at the market for race number 7, the next on our card here. It's the second South Island Championship qualifier. Time to go at 10 to 5. Number 1 in the books is an excellent field. Song Sung Blue, Jim Beresford the trainer, 3 and 125. Number 2, Shorty Bijou, everybody's favourite. Michael Elliott, not favourite on the tote though, 485, 150. 3, Mega Legend, Ray Adcock, 3 and 155. That greyhound is leading the points in the New Zealand of the year over the middle distance. Number 4, Better Be Good, John Good at outside odds, 30.75 and 5.10. Number 5, Anrod, Gary Cleve, 17.50 and 4.60. 6, Cutie Sister, Max Matthews, down from the north, 485, 110. She loves this track. 7, Sydney's First, Ray Adcock, 27.45 and 5.70. And number 8, Nantang, Dave Bush, 26.70 and 8. 9 and 10 not required. The second South Island Champs qualifier at 10 to 5. Let's have a look at the strategic investment for this particular race. And we suggest 50-cent units, trifectas, and this will cost you $9. I'll put you in the running for a fair way though. Going to look for the favourites. 1, Song Sung Blue, 2, Shorty Bijou, and 3, Mega Legend to run first and second. And in the third, we'll throw in 5, Anrod, and also 6, Cutie Sister. Now, we've also got some racing coming to you live on trackside from Australia today. Some races from Flemington and also Kembla Grange. We'll be taking 3 live on trackside. There's betting on 5 races with the New Zealand TAB today. Let's have a look at the first of those races. So time to go at 4:45, which is just prior to our race here at QE2. It's the TROA Handicap, and number 1 is Alishan. Damien Oliver rides, $8.10 and $2.75 the money. 2, Nimbus Express, N. Wilson the rider, $12.45, $4.45. Number 3, Dr. James R. Burgess, $10.85 and $3.45. Number 4, Front Rank, D. Nikolic at $13.40 and $4.15. Number 5, Stately Bay, P. Mertens at $6.40 and $2.55. Number 6, Over Cheval at $27.40, $8.85, M. Clark the rider. 7, Beats a Duck, S. Arnold, $13.40 and $4.60, 8's out. Number 9, White Ensign, D. Taggart at $5.70, $2.15. Number 10, that is Ark Raj, E. Kissar rides at $21 and $5.20. 11 is Laventa, $9.75, $3.20 the money there, ridden by Kay Forrester. 12, Apollo Express, B. Preble at $9.70, $2.80. 13 is Eva Bronsbury at $40.70 and $14.30, P. Hutchinson rides. Number 14 is Patty D. Short at $15.85, $5.35. 15, Basilan, P. Nucky at $18 and $5.45. Number 16 is Midnight Habit, A. Finlay rides, $39.95 and $9.75. 17's a scratching, and a race 1 comes to us from Flemington, the TROA Handicap. Time to go at 4:45. Now we've got some selections for you today. Race 1 from Flemington. Best bet here, number 5, Stately Bay. It's racing in grand style and it's sure to be in contention. And trackside testers. Something to think about here and perhaps throw in trifectas and Cornelis. Number 3, Dr. James, had no luck at its last outing, so you could ignore that run and give it another go. And number 1, Alishan's got an excellent record on the track, and although the form isn't too flash, well worth throwing in. That's selections for Flemington, race 1. And let's have a look at the bookmakers market too. The opening market at 7-1 were Alishan and 11 Levanta. So see a pretty good betting market this at 8-1, 5 Stately Bay, and that's the one Trackside's put on top. 10-1, number 2 Nimbus Express, 3 Dr. James, 7 Beats a Duck, and 9 White Ensign. Let's have a look at the latest market with the bookies. Number 1 Alishan, as you can see, has moved in, opened at 4, in now to 3. 2 Nimbus Express opened at 10, out now to 11-1. Number 3 Dr. James in a shade from 10-9. Front rank number 4 opened at 16, now out to 20. 5 Stately Bays held steady at 5-1. Number 6 Over Cheval steady at 20. 7 Beats a Duck has gone from 9-1 out to 12. And down then to White Ensign number 9 from 9 out to 12 as well. 10 Arc Raj has drifted from 16-1 out to 20-1. Levanta number 11 from 16 in a shade to 14. Number 12 Apollo Express from 6 out to 7. 13 Eva Bronsbury from 40 into 33. 14 Patty from 30 out to 33-1. 15 Basilin is steady at 16-1. The Aussie bookmakers. And 16 Midnight Habit opened at 50-1, now out to 70-1. That race from Flemington is our next race here live on Trackside. Time to go at 4:45 in about 3 minutes time. And then straight after that we have race number 7 from QE2 Park, which is the second South Island Championship qualifier. And we'll try and help you pick out a winner in race 7 here at QE2 Park in just a moment with Dennis Watson. He actually has a greyhound in race number 8, the third South Island Championship qualifier. And it's one of the more interesting runners of the day too. It's Sneakin' Kiwi, comes out of box number 6. And Dennis, Sneakin' Kiwi, well known for its efforts over the sprint distances, but today stepping out over the 560. What tempted you to go for it?
Oh well, she's getting a bit older, and she seems to be sticking on pretty good when we're trialling her, and she's going quite good times. So I thought we might as well try for 12,000 to try for 600. So we'll have a try, you know.
Now, Sneakin' Kiwi is known as one of the best sprinters on a day anywhere in Canterbury, and some of the best sprinters in the country are from Canterbury. So she won the Excelsior Hotel Harding Cup, but recent form hasn't been quite so flash. What's been going wrong?
No, she's been drawing 6s and 7s. She needs to get to the rail early, and I was hoping today to draw 1 or 2 and put 3 lengths on around the first bend and then give them something to chase, but it's not going to be quite so easy. You burn the petrol up early from box 6, probably won't have a lot left at the finish, but you know, if she gets out smart and gets around the first bend in front, well, you know, just unfortunately, Corey Star's not a bad beginner, and it's drawn box 1. So the rest of them I don't think are that smart out of the boxes. So we just need a bit of luck. If we can jump clear and we get round, come past here 3 lengths in front, well, I think she'll stick it out myself. But, you know, everyone says she won't. But these things you've got to try to find out. Like I say, you might as well find out for 12,000 as 600. So.
Absolutely true. Sneakin' Kiwi, though, early in her career, actually did have some middle distance starts. How'd she get on?
She went real good. You know? She went real good. But she got in a race down at Chertsey, and, you know, they were away by 15 lengths in front, and she ran herself into the ground and, you know, nearly killed her, so I didn't bother trying again. But look, now she's a bit stronger, and, you know, we're getting down to the, you know, the end of her career, so. And she's going about as good as she can go, so I thought we'll give it a try. But just unfortunately, like I say, if we had drawn 1 or 2, we definitely would have gone around here in front, you know, and give them something to chase. But it's going to be difficult from box 6. But I still give her a good chance.
Yeah, so do I, Dennis. It's going to be very interesting. It will be. Probably the most interesting race of the day there. Race number 8 with the Sneakin' Kiwi coming out of box 6. And let's hope that she can get a few lengths clear and test some of those strong finishes. Race number 7 is the next up, though, and let's have a look at the latest market on that. It's the second South Island Championship qualifier. Number 1, Song Sung Blue, is at 3.25 and 1.15. 2, Shorty Bijou, 4.10 and $1.80. Now that greyhound's got a huge finish, and we look forward to seeing that. 3, Mega Legend, 2.90 and 85 cents. Some of the best dogs in the country here. 4, Better Be Good, 34.25 and 8.65. 5, Anrod, 18.55 and 4.10. Number 6, Cutie Sister from the North, $5.30 and $1.70. 7, Sydney's First, 29.60 and 7.50. And 8, Nan Tung at 29.05 and 11.50. The reserves 9 and 10 not required. The second South Island Championship qualifier, and it's going at 10 to 5 straight after this Australian race. Let's have a look at the wind movers for the Aussie race. It's the first from Flemington today. Burlington Air Express tells us that 5 Stately Bay opened at 7.85. After trackside tipped it out, it's into 4.95. 1 Alishan opened at 6.70, has drifted to 8.95. 15 Basilan opened at 32.40 and is shortened dramatically to 15.85. 3 Dr. James opened at 8.95 and is out to 12. 9 White Ensign opened at 4.70, out now to 5.35. 4 Front Rank opened at 11.10, is out now to $15.40. We're about to head across the Tasman now to Flemington, and it's our first live race from Australia today. Here on trackside we're carrying 3 live, 2 from Flemington and 1 from Kembla Grange, and the TAB in New Zealand also accepting betting on 2 further races later on this evening from Flemington and Kembla Grange. Here's the latest market. As far as the Australian bookmakers are concerned, you can see number 5 Stately Bay's in at 3-1, so well fancied there as well. Just about lined and ready now for the first live race from Australia today here on trackside from Flemington. Here's the call.
He was the first to jump out from Apollo Express and beginning well, also White Ensigner and Ark Raj front rank in behind them, being followed further back by Nimbus Express and Ellie Shanna. And towards the centre, going fast out there is Ever Bronsbury in company with Levanta showing speed. Stately Bay and Basilan prominent with Dr. James. And they were followed by Aver Cheval coming down with about 700 metres left to go. It's a good go for the lead here. Nimbus Express is one of the leaders down on the insider with the further back there White Ensign going forward. Apollo Express up in the lead also, and down the outside now Basilan is the leader here, being headed by Levanta, and just in behind them Dr. James, followed by Ever Bronsbury. Down on the inside, Nimbus Express has got clear of Apollo Express, and they're clear in turn from front rank, and down the grandstand side Apollo. Dr. James on the outside is being tackled by Stately Bay, who's coming home rapidly, and so is front rank in the centre. Stately Bay over on the outside, front rank in the centre, they're going to the line. Front rank's in front of Stately Bay down the outside, coming at it. Stately Bay, I reckon, may have just tipped out front rank, with Nimbus Express third, followed by White Ensign, close up Ellie Shan, and then Beats a Duck, followed by Paddy, and further back in the field is Basilan. Next home Aver Cheval, followed by Dr. James. Apollo Express, a good long gap to Ark Raj, followed next home there by Midnight Habit, well back in the field towards the tail, Ever Bronsbury in company with Levanta.
5, 4 and 2 possibly. Photos in the frame, but it looked like number 5 Stately Bay. That, of course, was the trackside tip. Looks like that's got up wide out to head. Number 4, Front Rank, very close to the line, and 2, Nimbus Express, home for third. We'll look at the replay in a moment. And interesting races, these 1,000 metres at Flemington. One group of horses go to the left, one group of horses go to the right, and very difficult for the commentators to call. But it looks like 5, 4 and 2. Still photo in the frame. Let's have a look now. Now at this stage, Nimbus Express close to the inside, number 2 is in front, but in the centre of the track, it's number 4, Front Rank, which is about to take over and looks like it's going to score, but right down the outside, here's the trackside tip, number 5, Stately Bay with big strides. So Front Rank in the centre goes to the lead, but right over on the outside, looks like Stately Bay is finishing the better. Not too sure about the angle, however. As they go to the line, it certainly does look like number 5, Stately Bay, ahead of 4, Front Rank, and 2, Nimbus Express. And in fact, we have been told 5, 4 and 2, the way they've gone by race 1 from Flemington, Australia today. And we'll bring you the result as soon as possible. Our coverage coming in association with Qantas. And welcome back to QE2 Park in Christchurch, where we're very close to a start in race number 7, about 2 minutes away in fact. That's the second heat of the South Island Championship for 1995 in association with Eukanuba Super Premium Dog Food. We head round towards the start, and greyhounds fairly late in getting out on this occasion, just doing a circle in front of the winning post and heading back towards the 560 metre mark. The favourite in shot there, number 3, Mega Legend with Ray Adcock, $2.30 and 90 cents the place. This is an excellent field with Song Sung Blue number 1 at 340 and 145, and 2 Shorty Bijou, who is bound to be finishing over top of them all, 475, 165, and then number 6 Cutie Sister, who's won 7 out of 10 here. That's showing $6.20 for the win and 180 for the place. So in shot there is Shorty Bijou with Wendy Lelliot as they head down towards the start. And a Shorty Bijou's last start was over a distance here at QE2 Park, where he absolutely waltzed in. In fact, got handy early, which is a bit unusual for him. Shot to the front with a lap to run and put 10.5 lengths on them and won as he liked. Calling the races today, as always at QE2 Park, is Trevor Wilkes. And Trevor, super field this one.
Great field for this one, the South Island Championship qualifying. I think this is the most even field of the day. You know, we've got some great dogs to this race, and Cutie Sister, which...
Just having a few problems there with Trevor up in the box, but we'll get him in just a moment. And
okay, mate. Okay, you're with us now, Mark.
Sounds
yeah,
like
this is a
back,
very even field, this one, this second heat of the South Island Champs. And I think this is the most even heat of the afternoon. Song Sung Blue, Shorty Bijou, Mega Legend and Cutie Sister all involved. I think it's a great field. I'm going for Cutie Sister as we get the red light. She's got a second and none record here. But what's Song Sung Blue today from the one box? I think she'll show a great side.
So 6 and 1, the way that Trevor's going, and Cutie Sister's at very good money. 10 starts on the track, 7 wins, 1 placing. She likes it. She's won nearly $45,000 in stakes. The favourite, number 3, Mega Legend, has won $41,500 in stakes. Number 1, Song Sung Blues, won $17,500, and 2, Shorty Bijou's won $23,000. There's money in these dogs if you get a good one. Greyhound's about to go forward. Song Sung Blues on the toe, the inside. Anrod just going in box 5. Mega Legend about to go forward. 220, 125 for Mega Legend. Number 3 is going to have his work cut out today, though. Beaten on the last couple of occasions by Jigs Harcourt, who in turn got beaten today by King Wilbur. The Greyhounds going in. Shorty Bijou, the one to watch, of course. 520, 150. Probably get out of his ground over 560 metres. Should be storming home. But whether he's in contact on the corner or not, we're about to find out. Lined and ready. Interesting race. Race 7, the South Island Championship qualifier number 2. First 2 through to the final. $12,000 here Saturday night. And with the call, here's Trevor.
Ready. Racing now, and Song Sung Blue jumped out well, as did Sydney's First, and going up is Nan Tung. They're a line of 3 past the judge. On the fence is Mega Legend. That's got a beautiful run through, and they're followed further back. There we go to Anrod. Back in the race now is Cutie Sister. Down the back they travel, and Mega Legend's got to the lead from Song Sung Blue. They've got away from Nan Tung. Further back, Better Be Good. Running on a bit round the outside, hitting the others is Sydney's First. They come up towards the turn, but Mega Legend's got the winning break, I do believe. It's up by 5. Song Sung Blue's holding second. Mega Legend too good. Mega Legend clears away to beat Song Sung Blue. Third home was Anrod. That was a big run. Shorty Bijou also running on well. Then Cutie Sister. A wee break. There we go. Better Be Good, Nan Tung. And back at the tail of the field when they've crossed Better Be Good.
There we have it, the second qualifying heat of the South Island Championship, race number 7 on the card. That leg of pick 6 today, and it's been taken out by the favourite. And talk about back to his best. Let's have a look at this. They head down the back straight. Song Sung Blue, number 1, had been in front, but Mega Legend whipped straight past it in a stride or 2 and put 2 to 3 links on that greyhound. Gaps back then to Nan Tung, who's getting the others at this stage. The other strong finishers are number 5, Anrod, and 2, Shorty Bijou, both out of the picture at this stage. But on the corner, it's Mega Legend, well and truly in control by several lengths. 33.23, super time from Mega Legend. Song Sung Blue there second. Now you can see down along the inside, Nan Tung starting to tie up. Down the outside is 5, Anrod, and White is still to the check, Shorty Bijou, but far too late for Shorty today. Down the line, let's freeze frame this winner. It's a super time, 33.23. Tracks in good order, and there it is. Number 3, Mega Legend home first. Second, after a gap, is 1, Song Sung Blue. And 5, Anrod gets in third and makes it a reasonable trifecta too for the strategic investment. Let's have a look at the head-on shot here. 5, Anrod was pretty slow too. Good effort. Number 2, Shorty Bijou, a wee bit slow, and then he drifted around this first bend too, as we'll see. But Song Sung Blue the inside. Beside it, Sydney's First and Nan Tung have made good beginnings. Mega Legend, you'll see, gets the dream trip through along the inside. There's Shorty disappearing. Copping a check there was Sydney's First. That was definitely in the hunt going into that first bend. So the unlucky runner in at number 7, Sydney's First, lost its chance at that point. Photograph taken of Mega Legend, a brindle dog by Wendy's Legend out of Rox's Knox, is raced by Adrian Charters from Auckland, trained by Ray Adcock down in Canterbury here at Homebush, and pushes his stake earnings beyond the $42,000 mark. And of course that could well and truly be boosted on Saturday night when he lines up in the $12,000 final here. We'll have the result of race 7 from QE2 through as soon as possible, but in the meantime, race number 1 from Australia, from Flemington, the TROA handicap. 5 Stately Bay got home, 461.80 the trackside tip. 4 Front Rank second at 425. 2 Nimbus Express third at 405. Quinella 4 and 5 returned $40.15. The trifecta 5, 4 and 2, a healthy $752.30. Looking ahead to race number 2 from Australia, it's the Vianda Cross handicap. No wonder we're taking it. It's from Kembla Grange, and it's time to go at 5 o'clock in about 4 minutes' time. That's over 1,600 metres. Number 1, Patty's Victory, is a scratching. 2, Isinglass, J. Powell the rider, 5:31.50. Number 3, Lord Covetous, J. Innes at 7:30 and $2.65. 4 is Sarugi at 4:55 and 180 G Boss. 5 is Golden Apt, M. Evans at 13 and 4:55. 6 in the book is Crimson, C. Eels at 9:45 and 3:25. Number 7, Amidships, D. Beedman at 8:45 and $3.10. Number 8, Leicester Square, Ian Stanley, 11:10 and 3:45. Number 9, The Drifter, 29:60 and 10:35, I Gosh. Number 10, Rhythmic Wonder, Al Beasley at 26 and 7. 11, Grecian Fire, C. Brown at 11:05 and 3, 12's a scratching. 13, Max Victory, A. Kennedy, 10:90 and 4:10. 14, River of Diamonds, and 22:40 and 5:90, River of Diamonds, M. Privito is the rider. Race number 2 from Australia, Kembla Grange this time to go at 5. Let's have a look at the selections. Trackside tipping out the winner of the last event, Stately Bay. This time, number 2, Isinglass, a Kiwi, who looked in need of its first run, so stick with it. Isinglass, number 2. And the trackside test is well worth throwing in. Top weight, number 1, Patty's Victory. City form is very strong and should go right at Kembla Grange. Number 3, Lord Covetous, is a genuine performer and is worthy of putting in Quinellas and trifectas, and recent form is good too for Lord Covetous. And the bookmakers' opening market on this particular race at 5-1 were numbers 1, Patty's Victory, and 3, Lord Covetous. At 7, Arctic, Isinglass, and at 8-1, 4, Sarugi, 6, Crimson, and 13, Max Victory. And after the break, we will return and bring you the result of race number 7 from the Christchurch Greyhound Racing Club.
2,000 firefighters.
Every day, somewhere in New Zealand, disaster strikes. FAI Insurance can't prevent disasters, but we can alleviate their impact on your life. In fact, property owners throughout New Zealand already enjoy the protection of our comprehensive house and contents policies. FAI. Phone today on 0800 50 50 49 and let us look after you.
The DB Draft Winter Carnival. 2 days of great entertainment at Ellerslie on Saturday the 3rd and Monday the 5th. With fun for the kids, live music, the DB Draft Clydesdales, great racing and great competitions with 10 $100 betting vouchers to be won. The feature races, the TV Guide Hurdles on Saturday and the DB Draft Steeplechase on Monday. Racing starts at 11:15. Be there for 2 great days at Ellerslie.
Pick 6 is a big part of Trackside every Friday night, and it's getting even bigger this week. No one picked all the winners last Friday, so Pick 6 has a pile of money just waiting for you. And there are plenty of ways to win it. Pick the lot yourself, or share it with a syndicate. Maybe even let the computer do the work with a Pick 6 Easy Bet. Just $4 could win you a fortune over the phone or at your TAB. Pick 6 on Friday night.
Welcome back to Wednesday Trackside, and here's the style of Mega Legend, the probable favourite for the $12,000 South Island Championship run here at QE2 on Saturday night. Just taken out the qualifying race in style, and there he is, top galloper. Number 3, Mega Legend, $2.60, 130. 1, Song Sung Blue, second, 160. 5, Anrod, third at $4 even. Quinella 1 and 3, $3.45. And the trifecta 3, 1 and 5, tipped out by Strategic Investment. Not bad either with the favourites, $54.80. Let's update Pick 6 now, $50,000 in the pool guaranteed today. And after 3 legs, just 523 live units. 8, 1 and 3 the numbers so far, halfway through pick 6. 523 live units. Next week, Greyhound Pick 6 starts on Thursday. It'll be at the Auckland Greyhound Racing Club on Thursday. Well, our second race from